followed by my Mediterranean style chili. Buonasera. At home we all love Mexican food, and the chili con carne is no exception. I have made different versions over the years, and I've played with ingredients, and I've actually got it almost perfect in terms of something which has got the original roots of the Mexican version with what I've adapted to be a little bit more Mediterranean, and I'm going to be sharing it with you. Hopefully you will enjoy it, and hopefully you will make it. Let's make a start. And I'll start by adding a little olive oil in a frying pan. I have chopped a medium-sized red onion, and also I have chopped a red pepper, which I will be adding while everything is cold. I'm on the hob and they start sizzling. I'll put the lid on and I'll leave them to cook gently for approximately 5 to 7 minutes. Great, a quick mix, and in goes my mince, 250 grams. I've turned the temperature on a medium and I'm now letting the mince brown with the rest of the vegetables. In the meantime, I'm making my chili mix and I'll start with some chili flakes, small teaspoon of hot chili powder. This is mild chili and I'm going to nick a little, that much, and I'm chopping it into little pieces including the seeds, and I will be adding it to the other ingredients. I'm now adding a little drop of red wine vinegar. Not a lot, just a little. And I'm mixing everything together to create my little chili sauce. My mince is lovely and brown and I can add my marinade. I've sliced some mushrooms and I'm gonna be adding them in as well. I know that mushrooms are not necessarily a key ingredient in the original recipe, but they are in mine. Once again, I'll put the lid on, I'll turn it down and I'll leave them to cook for about 10 minutes. In the meantime, I'll prepare the rice. This is basmati rice, 180 grams, and I will need to rinse it so that I remove the starches first. So I will place it in a pot. I will add some cold water and I'll leave it for a good couple of minutes. After a couple of minutes, the water has turned really cloudy. This is because the rice is releasing some of its starches, which is a good thing, as I want the rice to be nice and fluffy. And if I was to cook it without placing it in water, it would be very, very sticky. So I will rinse this and I'll be ready to be cooked. Good, rice has been drained and I'll put it back in my pot. And this is my second mug. I'm adding 2 parts water to 1 part rice. I will also add a bay leaf. I've put my rice on the hob, and as soon as it reaches a boiling point, which is now, I'll turn it down on minimum, and I will put the lid on, and I will leave it now to simmer for a good 8 to 10 minutes until it's properly cooked and all the water has gone. New saucepan, drizzle of olive oil. Using a little garlic crusher, I'm adding some garlic. On the hob, as soon as the garlic starts sizzling, you get a lovely smell coming up. Add the tomatoes. These are cherry tomatoes, a tin of 400 grams, including a little water to wash up the tin. Also add some salt and pepper, quantities to taste as always. Tomatoes have started to boil as well. I'll put the lid on and I'll let them simmer also for 5 minutes. My rice is cooked. As you can see, all of the water has gone. I will remove the bay leaf and I will leave it off the heat, but I'll place the lid on and leave it to rest until I'm ready to use it. I'll go back to my mix and I will be adding now the kidney beans to the rest of the mixture. And of course I drain the water from the kidney beans. And I will also add a little salt. I've not put any salt at the moment in this. And I'll put the lid on and get the beans to cook with the rest of the ingredients. And my cherry tomatoes are also done and they smell lovely. I will add a little basil, some fresh basil, a little drop of olive oil, and I'll put the lid on and then put them on one side as well. Beans are done. I've just turned them off and I will add the tomato next. And I'll mix everything together, and I will not be turning the heat on anymore. The tomatoes carry a lovely Mediterranean flavor and I can smell them, but also I can smell the lovely chili coming up. Back to my rice, I'll add a little olive oil first. Quick mix, and if you look, it's lovely and fluffy. In it goes in a dish. Using my spoon, I'll give it a little bit of a shape and I'll start digging a little hole in the middle. Followed by my Mediterranean style chili. And I'll finish the plate with a little bit of garnish using some parsley which I chopped earlier. And let's have a taste. Delizioso. Very Mexican, very Italian. Let me know if you make it and if you like it. Ciao ciao, thank you for watching. See you later.